You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Mojana Nanu Shegu Edigu on my
2019, 2 years ago, yawa ha say na Western Togoland for ebe declare say womo age womo independence. Ghana for bebre na ekasa etiaye. Me kasa etiaye ema Western Togoland for ni bi kra. Ebe send me audio e threaten me. Since then, omu leader no wako into hiding. Western Togoland for ni bi ankasa no eya na yachi omo. Na yachi omo a na ye release omo ye chi omo ani ye release omo na aban hwehwe leader nankasa etie for breaking news a yensa aka ene se leader no eye BNI asisi aye from NIB and then national security womonsa aka eye the leader of eye Western Togoland for no ewo ho 80 ho ekono enti yakọ akọ papa yi say the other one no, but Ghana Navy so ask you. Say I don't know. It's like he's speaking against the arrest of this particular man. You better go to audio no, but Mr. And then your first time we have subscribing, now click the notification bell on so. We have a new YouTube channel. Link no comment box no more. The video send it to her. A full package. So what subscribe to channel we are. So channel no so we subscribe because the videos to her. Me ababe kan ho asem ewa ha. Until link na comment box no more. Utie asem we are can obetumi click na wa subscribe. Yenko tie nsem wa Ghana ni wodi to dwa efa sa Western Togoland Papa V ne nsem ne ho.
Yeah, melodies. I'm church for you, church Ghana for you now. Church more or more coffee the country, no my idea, and Michelle be melodies. Come for Western Togoland for ye in some who I see and some my by West Okabi be say one security aspect say in jailing crofon. Na ye chi omo ne ejae omo ye chi omo ne ejae omo no anything omo ye dey still omo ye san kwase ade am me meka che me ma say me say onipa kra o kan asa no was so a security expert no oh theoretically or a security expert practically or a security expert na me pese me nkyere practical about security aspect practical side of it. Won't now class, won't now office and really read the books and make now say travel to the world's own countries and know the problem. Why is it that South Sudan fought and fight for independence or they fought for independence from Sudan? Why is it that Tigray from Ethiopia, Tigray in Ethiopia, the northern part of Ethiopia, they are also fighting for their independence? Go there and ask them, why is it that Abazonia of Cameroon, they are fighting for their independence? Why is it that Biafra is fighting for their independence? You have to ask. Go there practically. Go to the war zone countries. Nensha will helmet, Nensha will the frozen bulletproof. No, no, be bisa. No, I got any now, no, I bet now table so. And to be the reason why or more concern more independent. A dozen one, no for honor, Erica craving account. Now for all the advice Ghana president. But men far advice I've been born, say a jail or more. Now say jail, it means stop a separatist. And South Sudan president, I will work on as Al-Bashir. Watch it be more jail or more still. They were able to fight and get their independence. Tigray for Ethiopia, not Ethiopia. Still, they said they will never lay down their arms. They are fighting for their independence. Nancy Biafra, and then young guys, young ladies, they said they will never give up. Nelson Mandela, she no go how many years. The people said they will never give up. That the fight against apartheid. They fought and they won. And they sent Tokwa, NDC jail, ND solve problem. And so many countries will not get their independence. East Timor, they got their independence. They gained their independence from who? Indonesia. Indonesia is they have one of the strongest military in the world. But this small country, Indonesia military, was not able to conquer these people. They jailed these people, they killed most of them, but still they fought for their independence and they gained their independence. East Timor. And as a security expert, say now one advise Ghana politicians for no. I didn't in Western Togoland for Monfrey or Montana say, I didn't in a person more independence. They will tell you their problem. What you say? Now, my main country, the United Nations, a J. Krubi Tumwa, nature said the people, one day, not today, not tomorrow, but in the future, they will almost gain their independence. What you say? 2017, and the West Togoland Eco Journey Organization, United Nations, I have friend UNPO. And the full meaning of the full meaning is United Nations Unrepresented and People's Organization. I didn't know UNIG or Motum because it is in the United Nations Charter that these people was just controlled by the British, but not ruled, totally ruled like the way of ruling British for colonizing Gold Coast for no. They were just under the control of the British. And in the future, they have to decide where to go, whether to gain their independence or to rejoin Togo or to union with Ghana. And this organization, there are countries who are very powerful among this organization. Georgia, Latvia, East Timor, some countries. And they help so many countries join this organization to gain their independence. Latvia and your independence through that organization. East Timor your independence. I think Sudan to the same. So many countries. Georgia and your independence through this organization. And it's a Western Togoland Accord Jonia. And you say, who say, indirect, in Crawford, gradual. Say, mono Ghana government, and as a president, be a partner, one year. One day, BBC or Ghana. Western Togoland, Bashiri, and some say ship. Now, Western Togoland, as a security expert, you have to know and then advise the president that, look, in the future, President Otis Sisia and Yadema dynasty will call Nebaso Ewo. Or now you be for no Olympio, or mo party no, or monka. And the Omo and protected Ghana. Muntie me, and yet my party no, and the ban was no, and the Mac Western Togoland for ye, and Timmy separate Omo. At the war ANC between Ghana government and Western Togoland, or the military of Ghana Armed Forces and the Western Togoland. Now, this Yadima dynasty ever fall like the way Gaddafi dynasty fall, the way Zimbabwe Mugabe dynasty fall, the way Saddam Hussein dynasty fall. Next, I will be ni Olympio, or party no, I will be ni Ebetenaso, Togo, Massa. That is the day of Western Togoland, because those people are going to support the Western Togoland. Almost when say Western Togoland doesn't belong to Ghana. What you say? Now, what's so security expert? And you say, say Western Togoland, a stretch from Volta region, they call the North Upper East region. Mamprosifoɔ, Kusasifoɔ, any part of Dagomba, Nanumbafoɔ, Konkombafoɔ nyinaa ɛyɛ Western Togoland. But 1957 now ɔmo yɛ referendum, United Nations, ɛna ka kyerɛ British foɔ sɛ now mo no mo bɛhane over independence de ama Ghanafoɔ. Mungya nkurɔfoɔ yi so that they will decide. Western Togoland should decide. And Western Togoland was mandated by the United Nations, not the British. The British in Yamodin or almost. And the British said, okay, they should decide. No more 6 districts. Now, unfortunately, to them, 4 districts in no more north. That is the Nanumbes, the Dagombes, the Mamprusi, and then the Kusasi. And only 2 districts so Volta on side. Into move vote, 2 districts, and that is how before districts 2 no. And you now vote to say they don't want to be part of Ghana. And now 4 districts near one north no. So mo pese de o mo yede o mo kan Ghana for. And nature's referendum no. Majority carry the vote. And Kwame Nkrumah born north for no. 4 districts, they can north, Northern Territory for no. Then Northern Territory for so no one can Gold Coast for. You know, and or ama the Queen Elizabeth as well modern Northern Territory, they can Gold Coast for no Kasai, and after this uncle for Western Togoland, they can offer for. And they know catch the Gomba for say they are part of Western Togoland, they should come and we should say Omon Penny. And until you before Nkwano. Or more Hong Kong or more fight for independent. Oh, and I say the reason why I'm fighting because Ghana president the pure people piano. They don't develop the place. And Africa countries be brave. Make no example. Just recently, a man this a Nandi. Yeah, and Nandi Kanu. That is the leader of Biafra. Was it the Nigerian government always recruit their people into the military service, police service, civil service, all the services. But omun crofonu yemfa omu. They don't develop their places. That is why they are fighting for their independence, to break away from Nigeria. And British foreigners who say it is true, they don't develop the place. And now British foreigners are granted asylum. And if superpower like British should grant these people Biafra for asylum, which means indirectly they are supporting the Biafra people. And the war as a security expert, I didn't know the government or any politician he consider these people as marginalized ethnic groups in the Volbo. Let us go to Abazonia of Cameroon, the state of Abazonia in Cameroon. Almost a day. Abazonia also the same thing. British for any France and Acheho. Afa. And the Cameroon Abazonia no more English, or more official language is English. And a French for also Dawson. And the any government president be a French in it. They said what? When they are recruiting the military, they don't recruit them. Anything yama omo. About rules, dear development yama omo. Almost certificate, almost certificate different. Almost certificate, they don't consider their certificate because of the English. Into almost. And as a security expert, travel to these countries, these people, to ask. Now look at Sudan, South Sudan. They also fought for their independence because almost again, the Northern Sudan for no, I was so we are brofontino, or boo or more blacks. No. They don't develop their place. Oh, and when you know the same thing is happening in Ghana. You will group of people almost say, and yet or more Ghana and Ghana near yet. They look down on some peoples. And there is some more advice any political party, a leader be of a baby, a president be of a piano. No catch from say, hey, we predict that in the future, 1 year way in the future. Number one, in Korea joining a coup United Nations. United Nations are number two, that year the ma ban be free so and I overthrown it say the omuye Gaddafi, say the omuye Mugabe, say the omuye Saddam Hussein, say the omuye sa Sudan president na necessarily be ni betena so a mon kai hu say BBC. Number three, Ghana, you are as me who are we security expert. Tell them you are not prepared for war. Ghana military, they are not prepared for war. They can't fight. Why is it that they can't fight? You have to advise the government that, look, any country that is fighting, it is the civilians who help the government soldiers to fight and win a war. So number one, don't use the military and the police people to brutalize your civilians so that if in case there is future war, these civilians, omopewo odo, ama country no mabwa country no. Nigeria civilians ene kaho a omo fight against Boko Haram. Now Afghanistan, US for withdraw Taliban for any omo military Afghanistan soldiers now civilians have taken up arms supporting their military because their militaries are not brutalizing them. They love their military, they love their soldiers, so they have to help them. The military are the civilians' friends. The civilians are the military friends. A police were not done for in case of something, they will help. Then they should develop all the regions, the national cake, they should share it all over the regions. How can Kumasi alone have 5 markets and Volta region don't have 1 market? One big market. Show me any market in Volta region. Because of Volta region for market, near a market that is a Kumasi, one of Kumasi market. Show me any market of Volta region. Actually, say it is Accra market. Look at the number of markets in Accra. Look at Eastern region, the way they are developing there. Look at the number of schools, hospitals in Asante regions. And they consider these Voltarians as marginalized ethnic groups. They consider the Northerners as marginalized ethnic groups. They don't develop there. Or these are all the things that cause the breakup, that always create separatists to fight for their independence. And as a security expert, you should be able to advise the president not to tell them that they should jail them. Jail what? So ultimately develop Western Togoland. Ultimately develop all the look. If there say 20 schools na UBC, look at least fine. Okay, so UBC marketer. Yeah, sure. Say all the regions benya market maybe. We see hospitals, sir. Yeah, sure. Say all the regions benya hospitals maybe. We see schools, sir. Yeah, sure. Say all the regions benya schools maybe. And this Asante region, Greater Accra region, Eastern region. Fine. Also, okay. Fine. Any Western region, fine. Omono si schools mienu. Si Kenya si schools mienu. Not the other regions to see baako. market baako na the other regions na also population on si mienu another president ba enti by anka 65 years yi obehu say Volta region north part of most of the northern regions so almost aye den almost akosoro kakra. But cool, then what even the most painful thing is the same politicians that will now go and sit on the computer, in front of a computer and type and make man-made decision, and type it out. Then they will give it to the journalists that they will come. The Volta region is the poorest region in Ghana. The Upper East region is the poorest region in Ghana. The upper, see, you see, these are the things you, the the security expert, you should be able to predict, not only the Volta. Look, my people, politicians, we want to tell you, in the future to come, this thing, it will not be only the Western Togoland. It will spread. It will spread. If you go to Kumasi, we have zoo. If you go to Accra, we have zoo. Why is it that the other regions don't have zoo? For the children to also, these zoos are things that entertain children, and then even all human beings. Why? Is it that maybe Upper East region, me person me nihu jata, say me froka, 100 Ghana, embra Accra, ma baju, and I say me embra Kumasi, ma behwe ene nkola. Why? Children's Park, unye biwo any part of Upper Northern region, unye biwo Volta region. National Theatre, and from Pena Obehu just National Theatre in Kumasi and Accra. Why? Then Obehu says some people will be called and ye Ghana niho, ye na ekura Ghana near ye dear. These are the things enema Voltaire's Western Togoland for no person muti or mufio. And if you are a security expert, now want to me advising to me who this problem and find a solution to the problem and free politicians in international and country or more friend of number international, they will tell you, look, we like this, we always develop, and everybody know. Look at me, I'm from the north, and I'm complaining. Now say yeah, me share that is 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Na akwala wa sense wo ye fi na hwie so nom nsuo ni bi ne ku ho no nom. But look at Kumasi, obehu bi sa Asante region, obehu bi sa obehu bi Western Eastern region sa obehu bi Greater Accra region sa obehu bi sa wo. The politicians have to change the way of development. The way of development the country, they have to change it. And yes, sir, they are creating a problem for the future children. And the security aspect, they have to advise these politicians. Look at fix the country. Ghana, Hona, Nkwala, and Mabube, and I commit myself. But look at it. It has happened. So because said Dachi, Kwame Nkrumah time no because said Mabube sorry say ya Uncle Binjindi. What you say? Uncle Binjindi. Sa Western Togoland and almost started. Kwame Nkrumah te almost side no can no for no for no vote yes or person mo kan Ghana for no omo lose sa referendum no or no are you before the time Kwame Nkrumah at the time Kwame Nkrumah police ni bi kura in that time no Kwame Nkrumah soldiers na here most of them were the northerners ba kokura your friend no Salifu Dagati or the no which ye bullet ewuye e ma Kwame Nkrumah ayubeni police ni yi tuo pan ebeku Kwame Nkrumah. Because of that, up to now, I'm a kotoka, ebe tu Kwame Nkrumah, all because of that, Western Togoland. Kwame Nkrumah take all the can just to destroy their map. And now Western Togoland, they can go and tell the Northerners, convince the Northerners that look, now all in a momo can you and the moment there be. So they are fighting for their west side. But it will happen. Security expert for you have to know, listen to my team, it will happen. And here the man dynasty. And now that cannot come. It will collapse one day. I will be never so. Time I know Ghana, me now you before or Ghana Besunya English or Ghana School of Languages. Or Mutimi system is a water region belongs to them. They will one day fight and take it. And I say, Kai, can you fight our military? Our military are very powerful. So you wait and see. Maybe Hano. Last year, Pan, I met say, Afi, or my started yes, I dig again. I make Kai, Madame for Togo for say, eh, Nkrofu Kayo. And that year, the man crop will be free so dear. And now you before you be a president there. I say, Maba. And it is true. And say, yet the map any a free so. Now you be a president or could a Togo. We are finished. Our military cannot fight them because look at Ghana. The military, about recruitment, now it is a certain tribe. Ethnic recruitment. I can tell you this, go and count from 2000 up to now, how many Northerners have they been recruited into the military? Now when you go to army commanders, they be say I'm friend Kuku, a friend Mensa. I'm friend Mensa, a friend Yao. And by a queer Yaponsa, say army commanders, army lieutenant, army say. First, name Husa. So, Sir Kwabasa Yubeni and the Abbey president. No was here who will go and fight. Now that you will come and say that Ghana is our country. Yeah, no fight. Ghana to her, Kwame Nkrumah. So we should come and help to fight. Who should come and help to fight? The same thing is Mozambique. Al Shabaab abeji, sa terrorists for na be conquer or more military. No, up to now, 4 months, the military are not be able to fight them. Or my Jikroni. This last week in Rwanda, South Africa, Uganda, anyhow, they are contributing military to go and fight this Al-Shabaab. The president of Mozambique called the civilians to help. They said they will not. You always brutalize them. The military are not their friends. And most of the civilians even join the militants, the terrorists. And the same thing is happening in Ghana. So the security experts have to start to be advising the politicians. Look, when you come, if it is 500 people that you are going to recruit to the police service, make sure that all the regions share. In the military share. And in the time I will be free to 10 years. Now region beyond go forward. And when it comes to war, they will help. Don't brutalize the civilians. Because Ghana no hate Hosano. I want to tell you people that the so-called from saying security expert. When you say Ghana, 320 Nigeria 4 times. BMW be on plant on Nigeria 4 times. So many things Ghana Jeffrey Nigeria for himself. One kai say Nigeria lecturer be Ghana, Legon. Eko ye meeting with Nigeria for say they should sabotage Ghana. On be organize say Nkrofo say chrono and Yamania because of Ghana. No more Ghana anymore say the investors and buy Ghana. Emma Eliki Emma ye deported Mebuana. And the security experts have to know this, all this thing. Say Ekobase Western Togoland for na Ubenia Betnasoa, Nigerians will provide them arms. and fighters to fight against Ghana, so that investors never Ghana no masa omumba bio, they will come to Nigeria or any other country. Ebeko go no de corner. Security expert, you have to reason this. So they should develop the Western Togoland. Emma omo ninje. Ade omo peno, muno omo transe na monka. They should concentrate all the tax money. It is a national cake. You have to share all the regions. What you say? Me I make it way north Honomo. I bet you go to the north and see the hospital that they built compared to a central region. Compared to central region, I mean down south. Apart from every side, apart from Western Togoland. She market say Santa region. I know they be American. Me cry na me bufu. They don't even care about the other regions. And ki come me ye say no ye bebre bufu. Ebeba emebunu no so na ewo ho no, they will take up arms. And any government in Africa, they don't like Ghana. They will help. Now Amazonia of Cameroon, Nigeria military commanders, army commanders are providing them arms to fight against Cameroon military. And the Cameroon for soldier for they are not be able to defeat these people. And just recently, United Nations, the superpowers and the Cameroon president, they say arms against these people cannot be solved. Or Montanase, no Moncasa. Because nkurɔfoɔ say monhwɛ ɔmo yie. Mafa ɔmo sɛ ɔmo ni right sɛ ɔmo so bɛka bibi. Mo develop ɔmo ho yie. Listen, and she see ana kosi broni so no, superpowers no so no. Ɛyɛ na ɔmo so ba ɛbɛ check it. Say, is it true that these people are saying that they don't develop their place? And let us go and check. Then they will come as a tourist. What I say? No matter as a tourist, no matter check and pan so true. And the melodies, the person mean can't cheat the security expert and also a security expert. Man in Tena home and church book on travel all over the world's own country. No bisa omo. Na obisa ono advise Ghana president pure Pia say it should the national cake we share them, it should share it equal to all the regions. Now most of the regions lack so many things. You can never concentrate the development on certain part of the regions. No ebimu. Then you should be able to predict the future. The future war. Emma omo. If they don't stop that thing, as for Western Togoland there, the military should prepare. And if they want to win a future war, they should be friends with the civilians. Even Abaineka said, demonstration will have a go and talk to the people. Drew her mono far down for Namuni or Munkasayi. Unse Obido no Kasaya, Unyan to call wow. Ethiopia government don't announce like fighters or Mumbekan soldier for no fighter against Tigra people or Muso Munko about recruitment for or say Mungoku. This Tigra small state etimia conquer both Ethiopia and Eritrea army military are captured Ethiopia military 7,000 captive. Because if a country military is not friends with the civilians, they always lose a war. What you say? And the only thing a bit of Western Togoland for a year or maintenance, you should advise the government, all the politicians or maintenance. No one is uncle for you, Casa, no one be sa omo. Adi enti na mo pesa mo temo ho o mbeka akire mo na se mo start develop ho no mo a o mo ni beji Ghana evi mmomu na ewo ho no They are working. There are jobs there. There are markets. There are shops. Everything is there. They are working. They are enjoying. In Penyifon, they can't independence. The same things apply to the other regions. Na sɛ mogyina hɔ sika kakra mo bɛdi nti na mode daadaa politicians foɔ yi a president bi a ɔbɛba na mode daadaa no a one day mobɛwu akɔ yɛbɛwu akɔ behind some years to come no we are creating future war down to our children, our new generations to come. The only thing we must solve a problem. We are surrounded by enemies. Cote d'Ivoire for Omompeyasem. You know more oil for the Hontokwa. UN. Nigeria for Ompeyasem because any BBA Biano, yes, a Ghana, or Mobuefui. Togo you before Ompeyasem, or when you're president, it will be another problem. Burkina Faso for they are fighting against terrorists. Instead of Ghana president, the Bio Bian, Oma Omunko Burkina Faso, Onkoye. The Bio pay peacekeeping. No more could you not say peacekeeping. No more about $1 Saba. What I say? Intermediate melodies, Masema Meso, Memewono. The Ghana Judicial Service, Debe Service, in Tronkwa just to Ombek so more kind of president in the Ninja, no more Sika. No mundi asa. They don't think of the future. What will happen to our future children? What will happen to the third generation that will be coming? The melodies, Massimo and Damase, Emishiro Bia, bye.